I should be back. Here, this is actually representative of my mood right now. Can't believe this is garbage. Internet, why are you like this? And here, dragon, with your multiple tails and your sculpted abs. Yes, wave to all of the death and destruction. Good. Okay, down into the castle dungeons. This is the happiest a person has ever looked going into a dungeon. This asshole. Alright, let's try this one more time. Tactics. Everyone follow orders. We gotta do this turn-based. It is indeed back. Ugh. I understand. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, what do we want to do? I think Falcon Slash is probably the best thing for us to do while we're that. You grab a boost. Sap. That sucks. I don't want Rab to die. He's the only character that has our res, so kind of need him to stick around. That's a pretty good amount of damage there. There we go, finally.
Score one for the good guys.
Think, Big Bird. Use your bird brain.
Shaboy J, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 3-month streak, hell yeah. Insulate.
Diligence is its own reward.
Level 40. Good morning. Say, Jay, would you like to open a pack of cards? It is the morning. Do you have time to open a pack of cards? That's an even better question. You want to open a pack of cards? Sweet. 3-month streak. I feel like that deserves a pack of cards. Plus, we haven't opened one today. We have not yet opened one today, so we'll switch over to the card cam. Put on some sweet tunes. Alright, which pack would you like to open? For those of you who are still with us from Duke's stream, we open cards on this stream all the time. There's a redeem for it. Sometimes I just choose to have them opened. 4th from the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What do we have? It is some Yu-Gi-Oh! These are pretty rare around here. I think this is only the 2nd Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack that we've had. Pharaoh's Servant, 9 cards per pack. Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th quarter-century card game. What do we got here? Set content subject to change. No specific card rarity is guaranteed to exist within an individual pack, box, or case unless otherwise indicated. Go. I don't think we have a year on these. So, it just is what it is. Open up a pack of cards. Put that there. We got a Skull Mariner. If the camera will decide to cooperate today. A pirate ship that appears out of the mist and sinks any seagoing vessels. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put this here. I don't want the camera to be focusing on Mr. Mime. Flame Champion. A warrior protected by a flaming shield that nullifies any attack. Overdrive. An all-terrain armored vehicle armed with a heavy-duty machine gun.
Think, Big Bird. Use your bird
Arcade
brain.
Castle, thank you for the subscription at tier 1. We'll put the booster box back up. You could pick a pack of cards to pick too while we're here, you know. Oni Tank T-34. An armored tank possessed by a fiend that will pursue enemies until they are crushed. Science Soldier. Soldiers equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry to face unknown creatures. Far right. Okay. I will pick that pack once we're finished revealing these. The Regulation of Tribe Trap card. Activate this card by declaring one monster type. Monsters of that type cannot declare attacks once per turn. During your standby phase, tribute one monster or destroy this card. Attack and receive trap card. You can only activate this card when you take damage to your life points. Inflict 700 points of damage to your opponent's life points. Also inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent's life points for each attack and receive card in your graveyard. Driving Snow. You can activate this card when one or more of your trap cards are destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard by a card effect your opponent controls. Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Very good. And finally, last but not least, we have a Morphing Jar that has, like, foil text on it. It's not a foil card, like, through and through, but... Fucking focus there. Yeah, Morphing Jar number 2. Shuffle all monsters on the field into the deck. Each player activates cards from the top of their deck until they excavate the same number of monsters they shuffled into their main deck. Special summon all activated level 4 or lower monsters in face-down defense position. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. Whatever the heck any of that means. So, obviously this is supposed to be the special card, because it's the foil card, but, I mean, come on. Science Soldier is a great name for a card. Oni Tank is rad. This Overdrive art is really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Very good. Thank you, Shaboy J, for the tier 1 sub, and as always, high five, Mr. Mime. Now, I was told to pick on the far right, and that is what we shall do. So, Shaboy J wants to open another pack. All right, we'll do that after this one. So, this is special. So, this is a Street Fighter the Movie pack. Look for, what does that say? The Final Battle Special Effects Insert Card. That's what that says. The excitement of the hit movie, the action of the best-selling video game, 90 card set features, blah blah blah. So, I'll share with you the post-it on it. So, I bought a pack of Street Fighter the Movie cards, and I ordered one of them, and this one came with it, and it said, I cannot sell this pack in this condition, figured I would give it to you, thank you. So, this is really cool. This is a special pack from independent seller. Very cool. So they sent me a free pack of cards, because this one, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's in real bad shape. So, but hey, maybe the cards inside are still good. Maybe there's something cool and special in there. You know? Maybe they're not as damaged as it looks. Maybe it's just the outside that looks damaged. We'll see. Yeah, bonus cards. I mean, I'll never... This thing is a bitch to open. Jesus. This thing wrestled with me. Look at this. It really didn't want me to open it. And they're indeed all stuck together. Give me a second here to get all these unstuck. Looks like the cards, other than the stickiness, looks like they're in pretty decent shape, all things considered. So let's see. Awesome. Thank you for the hype train. Bison prepares to depart for the Thieves' Market, but first he demands an update from Dhalsim on how his warrior is doing. With DNA/mutagens pumping into Blanca's body, the doctor reports he is not yet ready for testing. Bison orders him to be ready and tells Dhalsim that his first victims will be the hostages. Meanwhile, the GNT team attempt to trace their wireless mic. They spot their trace, but it is being interfered with by another homing device. But whose? AN headquarters is the next stop for the trio. Changing into a traditional ninja outfit, Chun-Li bids farewell to her crew and quietly enters the AN morgue from the roof. She pulls back the cover and looks down at Guile's dead body. Suddenly, Chun-Li is grabbed as Colonel Guile sits up on the table. It's Dhalsim. He's doing a bit of yoga science in this movie. Name, Seth Roshan. Bihar, India. 5'7", 135 pounds. One of the most recognizable faces in this film, even if you don't know his name. Seth has played opposite such box office stars as Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Ben Kingsley in Gandhi. You can add the names of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia to his credits. Seth plays the role of a biophysicist specializing in the mystical art of Kabaddi. Dosed with a DNA mutagen, Dhalsim acquires new physical abilities. This allows Seth to stay away from the gym and enjoy the high-tech cinema standards set by the USA. Yeah, he's a real science soldier. Ken! It's Red Ryu. Damien Chapa from Dayton, Ohio. A place I've actually been to. 5'11", 160. Chappa's one of those actors that you have seen but can't place the name. An accomplished actor, he has appeared in the action film Under Siege and recently portrayed Lyle Menendez in the made-for-TV movie Deadly Games. He spent hours with Benny Urquidez learning martial arts for his role as Ken Masters. Although Street Fighter is somewhat violent, Choppa won't hesitate to take his 4-year-old son to see it, especially to watch Ken realize it's better to fight for a cause than for money. M. Bison! Yeah, it looks like Lyle Menendez. Raul Julia, born in Puerto Rico, 6'2", 185 pounds. Playing the role of a modern-day warlord, General M. Bison was a far cry from Julia as Gomez in the hit comedies The Addams Family and Addams Family Values. Bison is what Julia calls a mega-villain, who he envisioned as a superhuman Greek personage of ancient times, almost larger than life. Bison possesses psychic powers and an ego that is even larger than his physical stature. The best recommendation Julia could have received came from Street Fighter fans themselves, including his kids. According to the experts, Julia is perfectly cast as the evil general. I agree. I don't think anybody else could have really pulled this off any better than he did. Actually, an actor that I quite like and admire. Rest in peace, Mr. Julia. Behind the scenes. For Bison, it was Wednesday. Makeup and hair wizards Zoltan and Janice Alexander put the finishing touches on Australian actor Robert Mamone Blanca. Depending on the film schedule for that day, Mamone's daily metamorphosis into Blanca took from 1 to 5 hours. What stage of Blanca's alteration into Bison's genetic warrior was determined by the scene scheduled. Mamone only had 3 days away from the grueling makeup sessions when he appeared in scenes as himself. Good. Behind the scenes. Many of the director Steven D'Souza, many of the main characters, along with one lucky visitor, Grand L. Bush's son Vashti, watch a replay of the last few minutes of Street Fighter through the use of the video split device used during most motion pictures shot today. A videotape is simultaneously recorded of the same scene being photographed by the film camera. This is helpful in action or special effects scenes because a retake can be shot without waiting 24 hours for the film to be developed. The inventor of the video split camera is actor-director Jerry Lewis. Well. Look who it is. Ryu. I like how they didn't use the actor for this. They just put the actual art of the character. Everyone else has a portrait of the actor. Also, yeah, this is just a card for the character, not for the actor. All the other ones are for the actor. Considered one of the best Street Fighters ever, Ryu has been taught the ways of Shotoken Karate by his foster father. Wow, the spacing and kerning on this. What Ryu lacks in physical stature, he surpasses with his inner mental strength. He is not the polished con man his friend Ken is. No, shots fired. But he's considered a master Street Fighter. Ryu has won a world championship crown from Shadaloo Tong Kingpin Sagat some years ago. Sagat seeks revenge even to this day. Special moves, Hurricane Kick. Oh, you want some game hints, guys? Game hints. Ryu's most perfected and devastating move is the Hurricane Kick. To begin a low attack, push joystick down and move slowly to the left, pushing any kick button at the same time. Yeah, there's no spacing there. But pushing any kick button at the same time. The flying Hurricane Kick is done in the same way. Only begun with a jump. Jeez, man, what the No, thank you. I'll tell you what, though, we did get a special card. We got a special card. We have a real special card. Like an awesome special card. We got a fucking foil Guile versus M. Bison. Look at that shit. Colonel William Guile is determined to gain his revenge on a superior officer. His mission is to destroy General M. Bison and all of his ideals that go against freedom for all. However, there was the Charlie affair. Bison was not only in charge of the Shadaloo garrison that captured Guile's best friend, he gave the order of execution after days of torture and pain. Now it was Guile's turn to dish out his own form of justice. Guile was now the executioner. Very, very good. That's the special card, and we're keeping it that way. Bam. Okay. High five, Mr. Mime. This away. Put these cards somewhere safe. Do we have another pack to open? Does somebody else need a pack opening? Where's my mouse? I can't see it. Oh, you redeemed. Okay. Yes, that's right. That is correct, Amundo. Okay. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Actually, you know what? I have a thing. Hang on. Hang on one sec. One second. We're gonna do something different. Just for fun, for giggles. It's been a minute since we had some pack openings. So, Jay, if you please, pick a pack. First one on the right. It's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Hang on. There we go. Music stopped. I don't know why. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of juggling. For those who haven't seen me open one of these packs, we have received a Kevin Costner card. We have received a Morgan Freeman card, but we have yet to get the ever elusive Alan Rickman card, and they have to have them. We've opened like 5 of these things. There haven't been any Alan Rickman cards. Maybe this could be the one. Come on. Hey, that there. Let's see what's up. This one does not have gum, but I'll give you a spoiler alert. Some of them do. Yep. A fierce argument. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, we also have a Christian Slater card. Redeemed, eat the ancient gum. I feel like that might be a separate redeem. I am now as poor as you, Will Scarlet explains Robin Hood. I wish to live among you. In fact, I wish to be your leader. Leader, exclaims Will. I will never accept you as our leader. Weapons of Glory. It's a good old Morgan Freeman card. Oh, yeah. We have to do that. Sorry, Mr. Mime. It's needed. It's necessary. Even though he says little and is usually found praying or meditating, the Saracen Azim proves to be a skilled fighter, often cutting down 4 or 5 enemy soldiers at once with his powerful sword. Morgan Freeman card. Happily Ever After. Look at that costume on Kevin Costner with the hair. Man. With good King Richard rightfully restored to his throne and the welfare of the poor villagers of England back in the king's generous and compassionate hands, there is nothing left for newlyweds Robin and Marion to do but live happily ever after. Battle for Nottingham. Azim fights with the power and fury of 5 men, cutting down Nottingham soldiers and Celtic warriors alike. Robin's companion proves to be a key factor in the final defeat of the Sheriff and his forces of evil. Azim! Yet another Morgan Freeman card. It's a good Morgan Freeman portrait. Very good. Morgan Freeman plays Robin's wise friend Azim. Freeman has starred in the Oscar-winning film Driving Miss Daisy, as well as Clean and Sober, Lean on Me, and Glory. His most recent film was Bonfire of the Vanities. Doubt that. Maybe at the time was written, but not today. Maiden with a Secret. Marion Dubois, known as Maid Marian, is the cousin of good King Richard of England. She has learned that the evil Sheriff of Nottingham plans to take over England while Richard is out of the country. Produced in a gravity well of a black hole. It is always the most recent. A trio of woodsmen. Robin of Locksley, now known as Robin Hood, Azim the Saracen, Robin's mysterious friend from the Middle Eastern Holy Lands, and Will Scarlet, 3 of the courageous woodsmen who put an end to the Sheriff of Nottingham's poisonous rule of England. Battling in vain! Try as they may, the poor villagers are no match for the wrath of Gisborne and the power of his soldiers. The villagers are routed and their homes are set on fire. And last but not least, we got a sticker card of the portrait of Morgan Freeman, which is excellent. Right, quite frankly. And on the back, the part of the big poster there. Kevin Costner. That's obviously the special one. You know, I was thinking about this too. Maybe on the back of like the stickers, they have like the poster of Kevin Costner as Robin Hood. Maybe one of them is like there are no cards of Alan Rickman, but then like you get a bunch of cards and like flip them over and Alan Rickman's portrait is on it. High five, Mr. Mime. That's another pack. Another Alan Rickman-less pack. I can't believe it. One day, we'll get that Alan Rickman card. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the William Shatner card. For those who don't know, we opened a box of Tech World cards, and I happen to have a Pokemon frame So now I have a framed picture of William Shatner, who is my favorite Pokemon, on my desk. Also, you can see at the bottom we have a sub goal going. We have 19 days to go. If we meet our goal, we will open this gigantic bad boy right here. This is a Tomb Raider starring Lara Croft collectible card game booster box, sealed in box. 48 booster packs. Join Lara in her search for lost treasure and win a chance at a $5,000 cash prize and vacation at the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas. I am certain that this is still up for grabs. Yes, this revolutionary collectible card game captures the heart and soul of Tomb Raider. Move, fight, think, and search. Be the first to find the hidden treasure and win the game. Here is this. 1999 there at the bottom left. So yeah, these are unopened quest decks. Here we go, 48 booster packs. So if we meet our sub goal, we will open this entire box on stream. And then the goal is at 75, but if we hit 100, we will also open these expansion packs. Trapped in the Tombs quest deck and the Into the Caves quest deck. And both of these include a set of rules, dice, a game piece, a 50-card quest deck, and another bonus 8-card booster pack, which will bring us up to a total of 50 Tomb Raider cards. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully we meet that goal. If we don't, we'll find another box. We'll save these for another time. But really looking forward to it. Put my normalize back on. I feel like that's... I'm happy about opening cards. I like opening cards. Cards are dope. But yes, thank you again for your redemptions and for your subscriptions. Built in 93 according to the wiki, so it probably still had that fresh casino smell when that contest happened? Probably. But yes, we'll read the text, all of the text on the boxes, all of the text on the cards. We will unbox these quest decks. It's a good time. We did the Tech World cards. We did a whole booster box of Super Mario Brothers movie cards. So there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun. We tend to do special streams here for that sort of stuff. So, but yes, thank you again for the subs. Very much appreciated. Let's get back to some Dragon Questing. Still hovering at the hitting level 40, which I'm pleased about. Level 40 rips. 8 skill points earned. Dope. Shaboy J! 5 gift subs. Thank you. You must interrupt once more. Yeah, I guess I'm not using these skill points then, huh? Alright, do you want the booster box or do you want flat packs? Do it that way, since you know they exist now. Thank you for the 5 gift subs to several users. Enjoy your emotes. That big orange one from the second pile. Well, I'm gonna have to okay. I just want to check because this one looks a little orange to me. I mean, this one is orange, but this one is like red-orange. I just want to check. Which one is the first one? On the left? With the yellow stripe. Got it. Topps Major League Baseball. The real one. 15 bubblegum cards. 1 stick bubblegum. Win a trip to 1989 Spring Training Spring Fever Baseball. Entry form inside. No purchase necessary. Oh no. Oh no. 1988 baseball, too. Not even regular baseball. It's 1988 baseball. I don't know anything about 1988 baseball. Dextrose, corn syrup, gum-based softener, natural and artificial flavors, artificial colors, and BHT to maintain freshness since 1988. Oh, no. Oh, no. Spring Fever Baseball. Entry form inside, no purchase necessary. Send your name, age, address, and zip code on a plain 3x5 piece of Topps Baseball Spring Fever Card Sweepstakes. P.O. Box, New York, 11592. Spring training trip worth up to $5,000. How many bits to eat the gum? For 5 gift subs, I will eat the gum. For 5 gift subs, I will eat the gum. No, too cheap. I don't. How much is a gift sub? What is it, like $5? Well, let's think about it too, because five got you the pack, right? More on mobile? Yeah, don't do it on mobile. That's a trap. Can old gum make you sick? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna swallow it. I mean, I'll chew it. I'll tell you how it tastes. I'll give you a 1988 gum review. Well, let's just say 10. We'll say 10. I think that's fair. 10 is fair. For getting sick on stream? Yeah, sure. 10. 10 gift subs and I will eat the gum. So, I'm gonna open this. First things first, we gotta figure out what... Let me see here. There it is. There's the gum. I'll set that aside. If 10 gift subs show up by the time that we're finished looking at these, then I'll eat the gum. Oh yeah, I don't think I'll actually get sick. I don't think I'll actually get sick. If I thought I was actually going to get sick, I wouldn't do it. First things first. Topps Spring Fever Baseball, win a trip for 4 to the 1989 spring training camp of the team of your choice. This is really important, guys, because if we send this in, they will have to give us a time machine.